Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, and I got some good news for you because I figured out how to make a couple of our old building tricks work again. Specifically double walls and floating walls. You know, a couple of the tricks that Bethesda took away from us a little while back, I believe their reasoning was probably somewhere along the lines of, oh, instability, or people using it maliciously. And if you've seen any of the footage from people building inside shelters, it becomes pretty apparent that the real reason was, well, I mean, we can't have you doing that outside of the camp. We're going to need you to buy that big old shelter where you can make the most of these building tricks. Marketing strategies, you know? It's alright though. At least for now, I've got your back. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a foundation that you're building your walls off of that is high enough for you to put a ramp foundation off in front of it, because we're going to build a little door wall right up against it, and it should snap in there. Some of the doorways for whatever reason don't like to work, so just find one of the ones that will work for you, because you can swap it out later. Now as long as you leave it as a doorway, you can pick the ramp up, move it out of the way, and your wall's going to stay right where it's at. Then you can go in, pick a half wall, throw it on top. Now I realize that you're looking at it going, oh no, but now we've got this wall, and I don't know how this is going to work. Well, as long as you leave it as a doorway, you can actually snap a foundation right in there, and it's going to completely ignore the fact that there's a wall going through it. Now if you want to, you can go in and swap the walls to whatever type of wall you actually want, and then throw wallpapers on it, whatever you need to do. So that is a simple little workaround for building a double wall in your camp. Unfortunately, it does require one more building piece than it used to, but by goodness, we figured it out. It's a whole lot better than not being able to do it at all. Now let me go ahead and move this foundation back out of the way. I'm going to swap that back to a doorway, because from this point I can now show you how to build basically a floating wall piece. Let me get a doorway up here, and then we're going to go over to the roofs, and we're going to build a roof over to that top half wall. Now that there's a roof attached to it, we can take the doorway out, and then we can go up there and take out the roof piece, and now that half wall up there is just chilling, just floating. It has absolutely nothing to do with the wall on the backside. It's just a floating wall. So, there's a couple of your building tricks back. Let's see if Bethesda takes them away again, or if we get to keep them and enjoy them for the time being. Though I'm going to be honest, I would much rather see the old double wall trick come back. But it is what it is. I hope you've enjoyed this. As usual, please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.